Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, we're reacting to one of KGOKev's videos. He reached out to me, he wanted me to react to one of his videos. It's every Danganronpa Culprit did nothing wrong. So yeah, if you don't know KGOKev, he does Your Turn to Die, Death Game, other types of content as well. He's done a little bit of Nintendo stuff as well. And so yeah, I'm super excited to check out this video. It's kind of like a sequel to his Midori video. Midori did nothing wrong. It's just basically going after lots of stretches and just, it's supposed to be more of a joke video. So yeah, these are usually pretty funny. So yeah, 29 minutes.
Danganronpa was first released in Japan on November 25th, 2010.
Let's go.
It's a visual novel franchise where 16 students are forced to slay one another.
Slay.
Through class trial discussions. Also, there's a wild bear.
The bear!
The blackened, if discovered, will then be executed for their transgression.
No, they never died.
Concept, Danganronpa
Battle Royale.
Multiple games, anime, merchandising, and more.
That's some good merchandise.
Of being one of the series of all
oh my gosh, no way. Ain't no way.
Blackened are scorned and viewed with disdain from the fandom, lambasted on how they could commit such heinous actions, making them all out to be bad people. Of course, this is not true. It's
they're
BS.
innocent.
There is room for doubt and many sides to consider.
They did nothing wrong.
Is why I'm here today, to stick up for these characters that are being judged unfairly. Just because the majority of people say something's bad,
I can't wait to see what he says for Celeste.
Thing is actually as bad as people claim it to be. I am here to prove and show beyond reasonable doubt that the culprits.
I'm ready for this.
Trigger Happy Havoc did absolutely.
Oh, there's gonna be more. I thought it'd be all 3 games. Oh boy, it's gonna be long then. Long explanation for each. Okay, I'm ready for it. Let's see this.
First blackened of the series, Leon.
No, it's Monokuma, the rocket.
An impassioned, talented young man who has a hatred
Rocket
for his profession and strives to become something else. In this case, a famous rock star. He gets a bad rep from the fandom and the people around him due to his arrogant attitude and avoidance towards working hard in life. He's not exactly a nice guy. Not like the game's protagonist, Makoto Naegi, the ultimate lucky student.
He tried.
Which marks Leon as the target of the plans of one Sayaka Maizono once Monokuma's death game went underway. Sayaka tries to escape Hope's Peak by manipulating those around her, swapping rooms with Makoto, borrowing a knife from the kitchen, and keeping.
I could see like a genuine defense for him though,
Leon.
To some extent.
Leon found himself in could be best described as being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Who had a case of bad luck, which ultimately nearly cost him his life when he entered what he thought was Sayaka's room. Speaking of rooms, this set of circumstances makes me think of another fictional work, that being a movie, an indie romance drama from 2003. This movie is being The Room, written by Tommy Wiseau. And Leon himself is kind of like the film's protagonist, aka Johnny, portrayed by Tommy Wiseau. Johnny
Whoa!
Is
Ain't no way!
Mill banker from San Francisco, who's a really good, hardworking man.
I hope this is not copyright. Actually, no way. It would have been taken down then. This video wouldn't exist.
Using sayings found on $2 fortune cookies. Takes care of kids who act like they're 10, but they're actually like 25. And of course, he's a romantic, a devoted lover who would do anything for his love and future wife, Lisa.
Anything for my princess.
I'm never doing this movie, to be honest.
To the people around him, whether it's his best friend Mark, Peter, the psychologist,
Mark,
Claudette, Lisa's mother who definitely has breast cancer, the underwears guy. No matter who it is, Johnny makes sure to greet everyone around him with warmth, kindness,
the pug's a mood.
Hi, babe. Hi, Danny. Hello, Michelle. Oh, hi, Mike. What's new? Oh, hi, Susan. Oh, hi, Mark.
He loves
oh, hi, Mark. Oh, that's what it's from.
People as human beings. He's an overall upstanding, lovable guy, providing for a partner who can't support herself, always having a good time.
Damn, so Leon, but better.
Ideal male role model, especially for 35-year-olds.
Cooler Leon.
Danny, do you have something else to do?
I just like to watch you guys.
Denny, he likes to watch.
Oh,
shining
boy.
Example of male virility.
Oh boy.
He's so happy he has Mark as his best friend, and he loves Lisa so much, which is why it's especially sad to see John
The Monokuma ass though.
Mistreated and unappreciated by the people around him, like how the bank is using Johnny, denying him a promotion, making him the fool, and compounded by his future wife-to-be, Lisa, committing adultery with his best friend, the expert Mark. He is
Mark!
a man that got caught up
Mark's
in
the best character, though.
unlucky happenstance to no fault of his own, really. Manipulated by a woman he thought he could trust and being in the way of her own selfish motives. It's a thrilling movie, a story of
interesting.
Human dynamics.
Oh,
The Room is
the sex scenes.
As said by Alan Pacey, reviewer for the New York Times, and is known for its three-dimensional character.
Oh, wait, what did that say? Deeply enriched advocate, smartly written, blah, blah. Dramatic cinema, very spunky. Alan Pacey.
Reviewer for the New York Times.
That's
and is
one of the
for
quotes of all
three-dimensional
times.
characters and tragic plot. A tragedy that's not unlike Leon's story in Dangan. Leon and Johnny are foils in many ways. Both of them are prominent athletes for their sport of choice. Both individuals are ambitious. Leon looking to become a famous redheaded musician. And Johnny
Ed
aiming for
Sheeran.
promotion at his banking job.
Ed Sheeran is Leon if he actually
The
survives.
pair differ quite heavily. One is a clout-chasing, lazy womanizer, whereas the other is a good man, and is basically the second coming of Jesus. The former
Okay,
is described as selfish, while the latter is quite selfless. Of course, just because someone is selfish, looking out for themselves, or overall dislikable, it doesn't mean that person deserves to die. In
Yeah.
fact, being selfish applies to more than just Leon, extending to the would-be blackened Sayaka.
Yeah.
Upon hearing Monokuma's motive, Sayaka became overwhelmed and needed to learn the fate of her friends in her idol group, which made her willing to, essentially, sacrifice everyone else in the school for her own well-being, and even betraying the trusts of people like Makoto and Leon, which
I
were
get that they're
some of
both-
the betrayals of Makoto's game.
Watch it,
Sayaka
Mojo.
Mizuno
Okay, I get that to some extent, like, they're both guilty, but in my opinion, I still feel like Sayaka is, like, more guilty, because, again, she initiated it. I don't even think I mentioned that to begin with, so I don't know why I said again, but
is
I can see that being a
comparable to
genuine
another
point.
Japanese musician with a reputation for being
Asune Miku.
none other than the highly talented Yoko Ono.
Oh, yep. Yep, this is how I remember Hatsune Miku.
The Beatles, most known for the hit 2009 video game, The Beatles Rock Band, had four main members.
Oh, heck
Paul
yeah.
McCartney, George Harrison,
Best
John Lennon,
game.
and Bingo Starr. Of these four, John
Bingo
Lennon
Starr.
was the one who got acquainted with Miss Ono, which led to the band's eventual end. So, while Sayaka Mizuno is reminiscent to John Lennon's main story, Leon, by being manipulated by her, is like John Lennon himself. You see,
I'm too
Sayaka's
distracted by the
herself
singing to hear you, I'm sorry.
to get people to do anything for her. It's known as Sayaka's influential manipulation process.
Oh
also
my
known
gosh.
as
Simp.
SIMP. It must be those psychic powers she always goes on about. This
Yep.
gift,
Simp
this
powers.
ability of hers causes people to absolutely obsess over her, potentially to an unhealthy extreme degree. This spell took over Makoto Naegi, who was a Sayaka superfan, second only to that one Sayaka guy on TikTok and Twitter. having a crush on
the
Sayaka
Sayaka
since
guy,
middle
oh my
school and
gosh.
thoroughly enjoying watching her performances. Makoto
The Sayaka guy
used to
convinced her to
which made
oh.
him an easy target for
The
Sayaka.
Sayaka guy convinced
Leon was
the Sayaka guy to kill Leon. That's why it happened. So the main villain is actually Sayaka's lover, boyfriend, whatever that guy is. The Sayaka guy. Oh shit! The mute button. What the heck? Oops.
person than the painfully average Naegi. Anyone else would have fallen under that succubus spell, but Leon did not.
Wow, put it right at the
Too
crotch.
Red Bull, too much of a based super Chad to just let her have it her way.
He's a
The
Redditor.
alpha to the beta male sub boy, nice guy Naegi, the ultimate doormat. It's right there in his talent, baseball. Leon
Wow.
was on his Sigma grind.
Hey, I know
He
those
can't
that.
just be ruining his diet with Sayaka's cooties. He had the strength to do what other men could not. No wonder
Famous
the fans
bald
have
guy.
the fondest opinion of him. It's a tale as old as time. Nerds and weebs hating on the jocks. Unfair treatment from a fandom that's actually similar to another baseball player.
Gyutaro.
This, of course, being Michael Jordan.
Oh,
who has
yep.
the same name as another.
Damn, I
famous
forgot.
Michael Jordan. Leon's
Yep.
not a
I remember
bad
all the
guy.
Michaels.
He's
Your
just
turn to
had bad
Michael.
luck. The dude's an ignorant fuckboy. It's
Oh.
deplorable, sure, but being a fuckboy is not a crime. Leon is actually the victim. Sayaka was the true baddie. Even her last action shows how much of a spiteful, vindictive
Oh.
villain she is, condemning Leon by writing 110.
Yeah, how dare she? What the heck?
Which, when upside down, reads out to be like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Yeah.
KGOKev.
And Bossome.
Sayaka caused all
Please.
of this. She is to blame for the domino effect that led to not only the deaths of the other characters in DR1, but also
Oh, yeah,
the rest
well-
of the Danganronpa franchise, and all
That's
of
the
the
hero.
contentious points from it. This vicious harpy almost got her way, but Leon
Sayaka
killed
caused
and
all the
protected herself
Danganronpas.
through self-defense.
All the
Celeste
53
does point out that
Danganronpas.
Leon could have just walked away. He could have left Sayaka in the bathroom and...
You a mad boy.
But you see, Celeste is a
We can't-
mean
we can't-
face, so who cares what she
we can't
thinks?
leave-
Heck,
Murder
Leon
man.
had to take action in this situation. Inaction oftentimes is way worse. It's like saying you'd let a man break into your house, steal your stuff, hurt your loved ones, and shit on your floor. The death game
No, not my
would
floor.
continue, or someone else would have done something, if not worse than what happened. There's no reason for people to be so accusatory towards Leon. Fact is, it could have been anyone. It just so happened to be him. And
So
Mark
happened to
Wahlberg
be
did him in
5
his
digits,
Leon
110
did
and 3
nothing
and
wrong.
7.
In fact, Leon cries in the end.
Yep.
So, you know he's sorry.
He-
That makes everything he did A-okay.
Yeah, if you cry, you're suddenly A-okay.
Moving on to chapter 2, we have the case of Mondo Owada.
That's
the
what
ultimate
I've been taught,
lying bitch,
the fan-
leader of the Crazy Diamonds. Mondo accidentally
Okay, I
caused
remember this from the
his brother,
preview.
Josuke, which is an act
Josuke.
that haunted him up until his last
Yeah, I
game
remember this from
and
JoJo.
caused him to become
It's a motherfucking JoJo reference.
once Mono Bear used it as the second motive. To many in the fandom, Mambo number 5
Oh.
Owada is a real bro.
I saw slur.
The broiest bro.
Not like
An
actual slur, but
aristocrat of
the worst.
amigos, the Duke of Dudes, an OG brother from another mother. Him and Haka become the buddiest of Hollies in such
Yeah?
a short time. So for Bongo the
All it took is one sauna.
to kill the beloved Chihiro, the ultimate redditor, who ignored
Everyone's a
to
Redditor.
come to the boys' locker
They
room
all
and
use
teach
Reddit.
the way to work out properly, because Chihiro
Especially
likes to watch.
Byakuya.
For
Oh
Dumbo
my
to
gosh.
murder Chihiro in a fit of rage, an individual who idolized him. His crime is thought of to be unnecessary, overtly brutal, and possibly even macabre. Thinking about it, Fernando's story is a real Shakespearean tragedy, which his character is reminiscent of another notable anime character, that of Mark from famous
Mark!
classic
Oh,
film
heck yeah, he's back. I knew he was plot important.
Directed by Tommy Wiseau. A movie
Yeah.
approved by beloved family man Walter White
Fun for the whole
himself,
family.
reviewer
Oh
for the
my
New York
gosh.
Times. In the room, Mark is the main character, Johnny's best friend. They play football together. They stop drug dealers together.
Oh.
They sit atop rooftops, which are clearly green
movie
screen. I
seems
don't know why they didn't
interesting.
just go on a roof and talk about
No,
love,
that's too much out of the budget.
sex lives.
Anyway,
Being on
how's the
roofs
sex
takes too
life?
much money.
Despite being the homiest to homies, Mark ends up betraying Johnny's trust and sleeps with the poor man's wife. Now, I'm not saying Chihiro slept with Mondo's hypothetical wife, but what I am saying
man.
is Kondo is just like Mark from The Room. Because when someone close to you, someone that you confide in, the kind of person you can tell your deepest, darkest secrets to, ends up betraying you, like doing something horrible like murder, or having sex with your wife
Damn.
multiple times,
Oh.
even on the stairs.
Oh, on the stairs. That's the best place to do it. Top tier place to do it.
So, very bad. The man
Ha.
was blinded by his fury. He couldn't see straight. The Duke
Yeah,
had
clearly.
none of that goddamn pompadour haircut.
He's
But you
never
see,
seen straight.
Mondo was justifiable in this action. This is one avenue in which Mark and Monroe differ, which is having foresight and realizing you are in an adverse situation. Lisa invited Mark over to seduce him, and even with candles, music, the sexy dress, Mark couldn't tell her intentions were for a secret affair until she said "oh hi" to Mark, and then
Oh, hi,
"oh
Mark."
hi" to little Mark.
Oh.
Mark just let it all happen.
Freaking
Mark is
Sonic
your classic
sounds.
anime himbo archetype. For Mondo, though, he has a legitimate excuse for his lack of foresight. Unlike Mark, who's a fucking moron.
Hey, he said he was
Sid
sorry
is
too.
one that is attributed to emotional
Yeah, he said he fucked up.
instigation due to Congo's past.
Oh, wait, not
which is
him.
something we can all relate to. We've all been there where emotions overwhelm and get the best of us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's perfectly understandable. It's not justifiable. From
Yeah,
Mamo's
oh my-
point of view, he was
Damn.
instigated by what Chihiro had said to him. When
No, this all makes
Chihiro
sense.
insinuated Mondo was strong, in his eyes, Chirio was instead saying, Mondo,
Yeah.
you're just a little cheap.
Plus, Cheerios a pretty big brand.
Mondo was not
Chihiro's
in the
probably
right state
flexing
of
how
mind
much
when he acted
richer
on emotion.
he was.
Mondo just had a case of the Mondays. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. And you can't blame someone for their
Emotional damage.
not to mention the fact that
Okay, Celeste looks pretty good there. I don't remember that fight.
individual. Clearly, Fernando was intimidated physically and especially emotionally by Chirio's menacing presence. Monroe knew he had to get the hell out of there. Cicero wanted blood. And yes, Bongo did himself. This is canonical. As said by Nankirai, there was zero escape from the situation.
Zero escape.
Mondo knew
Funny
he had
game.
to seek a way out.
I love that
Anyone
game.
in Mondo's situation,
I wish I could play it again
would have done
for the first
same,
time.
bludgeoning the frightening Cheerio and covering.
Yeah, we all crushed Cheerios at some point. Let's be real here.
Hungry. Bottom line, folks, Mondo did nothing.
You're lying if you... All the Cheerios get crushed at the bottom too, so, you know, that's all he did.
Deserved butter.
I agree. He deserved a lot of butter.
In Chapter 3, we
Oh
have
boy, here we
Celeste,
go.
the first double kill of the series. Mono Bear.
I can't wait. Oh,
$10 million
you're right.
is the next motive, which
I'm
he
interested
broke
to
up
see how he
with his
justified
quite
this.
popular OnlyFans. This appealed to Celestia Ludenberger, the ultimate goth bitch, as
Yeah.
in typical goth e-girl fashion.
Well, those
she
eyes are
really
creepy.
wanted that cash. Celeste acts all prim and proper, likening herself to famous monarch Mario Antoinette.
Oh.
And as the
Mario.
proclaimed Queen of Lies, she is quite the contentious character.
I saw that it said she sucks at it. That is true. Her plan was not smart in the slightest.
Caused the deaths of fan favorite
Oh, I
characters.
forgot Junko's probably gonna be in this.
With her manipulative nature, she is kind of like another well-known anime character. This being Lisa, the main antagonist according to Villains.
She did nothing wrong. They chose to be manipulated.
Of cinematic history, The Room from 2003.
Oh, here we go, The Room.
produced by
Bro, we
Tom
need to see The Room.
Lisa is Johnny's
The Room watch party
future
went.
wife, whom he loved with his whole being, doing things like buying her flowers and having sex with her belly button. Despite this and
What?
everything he does for her, she betrays Johnny by being unfaithful, sleeping with another man.
Bro, everything in Danganronpa is just a parallel to The Room. Let's be real here. Like, I think Danganronpa copied The Room, and that's what the thing's wrong here. Not the murders, no, copying.
Which, in the
Theft.
wise words of renowned social worker, therapist, and marriage counselor Sonic the Hedgehog,
Oh,
That's no good.
a belly button
Sonic is always has a way with
only
words.
second to the holiest of holies. So letting another man stick it and shove it, even though her husband, the chiseled Adonis Johnny, provides for her entirely, her unhinged behavior crushes him emotionally and is deception of the worst kind. As Johnny aptly puts it, his own words, tearing him apart.
Tear me apart, Lisa!
Oh.
What Tommy was
Well, that truck tear Celeste apart.
wanted
Oh.
to convey with Lisa is what Celeste evokes in full, betraying Hifumi's trust and using both him and Taka to further her
Oh
own
my
personal
god,
agenda.
what? I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot of these comic images.
Lisa and Princess Celestia are alike, both in manipulation and in cunning. In terms of duplicity,
hence why
Celeste, of course,
there's
has
nothing
this
wrong.
in spades, and at one point, she tricks Hifumi by asserting that Kiyotaka had threatened her physically, which is a major deciding ploy in Celeste's overall gambit that leads to the pair's ultimate demise. In a similar vein,
The most
Lisa
iconic
spins
duo
a narrative
of
that her
Fumi and
fiancé Johnny
Taka.
hit her, when in fact,
Mondo
it
Taka,
was
what are you
not
talking about?
true. It was all bullshit. He did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
And
Oh,
even
hi,
though
Mark!
It was all bullshit. This character assassination and continued cuckoldry slowly began to tragically destroy Johnny's life. Both characters deceive individuals and manipulated two dumb, horny men to further their own self-focused agenda.
Damn.
But where they differ,
This really
that
is.
Miss Ludenberg
They literally are one
can
and the
be
same.
empathized with, whereas Lisa is just unabashedly evil for no good reason. I mean,
Yeah, come
she
on.
is on Villains Wiki after all. Now, you
Oh,
see,
fire.
Celeste is
That's
not
what happened to
evil,
Celeste.
but her reasons for doing what she did are forgivable and understandable. She was purely focused on the money, but that just makes her like your guys' favorite influence.
Hey, here's the thing. I'm gonna pull things out of my ass because it's funny. Okay. Fumi chose to believe Celeste and then kill Taka. That was his fault. He chose the murder. So Celeste was just killing a murderer. And usually that's usually justifiable. So Celeste did nothing wrong.
The world is run on money.
Money.
How
Monopoly
else
money.
y'all gonna get yo Genshin waifus without some
Genshin
dirty,
impact.
filthy,
Oh.
stank-ass capitalism? Think of what you could do with all of that cash, all of that power at your disposal. If Mono Bear was
Oh.
given out 1 quadrazillion dollars.
Is that an actual number?
Bear. Is it
Bear.
self-centered? Yes. Is it realistic? Double
Yes.
yes. Kodaka, the
Yes.
creator of Danganronpa, is of course the man who composed Celeste's character. And as
Composed.
a man who respects women and created a series that would never objectify or disrespect
Oh,
women,
yeah,
Hidaka
definitely.
knows exactly how to write good female
Very,
characters.
very
Say what you
E-friendly
will
series.
about Celeste, but she is well written. As well written as the
She was
Roman
written.
Man.
She was one of the
This
written characters of all
praise
time.
Expressed by Bill Clinton, a reviewer.
Sweet,
for the New York
funny, and
Times,
sexy.
a huge
Damn,
fan
President's
of
playing Danganronpa.
Celestia Ludenberg, goddammit, is morally gray, but
Why do the
that is
text
what
flip like
makes
that?
Miss Goddammit interesting, realistic, and forgivable. She tells lies for a reason.
Telling
But
lies?
people
No,
really
Celeste.
just go off and tell lies for no reason, especially
Yeah.
on the internet. Of
Yeah,
course
who would
not.
lie on the
Sure,
internet? No one
Celeste
lies on
tricks
the
some
internet.
people, but you see, Taka, Hifumi, and by extension Hagakure, they're all dumb. Being dumb isn't a crime,
Was I right with that?
but it is as widespread. Some would say it's their fault for being stupid enough to
Yeah,
fall
that's what I
for
said earlier.
this trickery.
I
They were
can't believe
thinking
this.
with their dicks instead of their brains.
Oh
It's
my
not
gosh.
Celeste's fault. They were so
They're not,
blinded by
you're not
their
even, Keigo, you're not even, like, completely wrong with that statement.
of their Windows Vista waifu. Also, Hifumi and Taka are not squeaky clean themselves. The duo
Yeah, come on.
have their own.
They
war
fought
crimes
over a
to
laptop.
answer for. The death of Taka
That's the
is
worst
regrettable,
thing.
but it is understandable. My main man Taka, the ultimate teacher's pet, is a goddamn goody two-shoe snitch. And as the saying goes,
Yeah, snitches get stitches. Yeah,
which means
World
Taka
famous
got
quote.
what he fucking deserved.
I agree.
As for Hifumi, he is,
A
as
murderer.
the great philosopher Plato once put it, kinda cringe bro.
Okay,
For starters,
sure.
Hifumi doesn't shower, unlike Makoto Naegi or even Sayaka Maizono.
Oh yeah, they two technically
Yamada
met in the
is
shower.
ultimate weeaboo, reminiscent to
Everyone else we have no idea.
Danganronpa's fan base, both in
Is that
terms of
Keigo? Is that Keigo's
ultimate
Kokichi?
weeaboo, reminiscent to a good portion.
I
of
know
those.
you have I know you have the Kokichi cosplay. I remember that one video you made with the Chiaki, but it's actually Kokichi. I remember that one.
Both in terms of interests and in terms of attitude. Dude thinks he's Calvin Klein, but really, he's more like Ethan Klein. Most of the fan base did not cry for Hifumi's death, due in part to his misanthropic, perverted demeanor. He probably owns this body pillow. Now, let's be real.
Probably,
folks.
honestly.
We all would have murdered Hifumi if it wasn't illegal.
Hey, we would all murder a Fumi if we were Celeste. Because
Because
that's why Celeste.
But there can be
Because she was
exceptions,
Celeste.
such as by using basic algebra. In math, a
Bruh.
negative and a positive equals a negative. But in turn, a negative and a negative equals a positive.
Damn!
Mono Bear utilized
right.
math as well when executing Celeste, since, as it turns out, Goth Bitch plus Fire Truck equals death.
Burn the witch.
According to math, Celestia actually did us all a favor. This double death was ultimately a good thing. We may have lost a good man like Taka, but we've rid the world of one more problematic and celibate weeb in the process. Celeste is actually a hero. It's all
Yeah.
about perspective, really. From
Yeah.
Celeste's point of view,
She's
we
the
have
nicest
heroes.
character.
And from Lisa's point of view, the Jedi are evil. There are heroes on all sides. He's a hero. She's a hero. That guy, he's a stupid hero. And well, you guys all know that
I've
famous
been
Superman
wrong.
quote, you either die a hero
Technically the
or live
truth.
long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah,
That was
if you
the
die
death
young,
she
you're
was gonna
technically
get
a hero.
until that funny bear ruined everything.
According to that quote,
Celestia did nothing
toasty.
wrong. If anything, her
Mortal
only
Kombat.
crime was identity fraud and being French.
Oh
Also,
man, that's
if
the biggest
nothing
crime.
else, well, she's an attractive goth anime girl, so honestly, yeah, she can do whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah, exactly.
May she rest in peace, working at the
If
great
you're-
goth girl Hooters. in
If
the
evil,
sky.
why so hot?
Doctor will be there.
The
As for
240p
chapter
image,
4,
not
the
even.
blackened for this chapter is Sakura Ogami, the ultimate fighting person. So
Fighting
see,
person.
folks, she's cool. That's
Yeah,
really
she's
all I have
cool.
to say on that.
Yeah.
Everyone else's actions during this chapter were questionable, and the way that
Yeah,
they mistreated
come on,
Sakura,
why would they do
one of
that?
the best characters in the series, made all of them the true villains.
Yeah, why did they beat her up
Smells
like that
wee-wee,
with the
evil
glass?
Hero, who is dumb and smokes too much dank weed.
Yeah.
Tagami, rich bitch who made his fortune off of NFTs
And hung the body of
who
Chihiro.
messes with crime scene,
Yeah,
who likes to
exactly.
fart on his hand and sniff it.
Oh god, that's the
Mono
worst
Bear
crime.
for not sharing the link to his hot OnlyFans.
Yeah, come on. I wanted them tasteful nudes
Makoto,
of
who couldn't
Monokuma.
tell Noodle Cup Girl the truth about what he saw in this chapter, even if you try, because this game is complete.
Yeah.
And of course,
No,
Ali,
you're not wrong with that.
who may be
Like, come
the
on.
biggest offender of them all, not fully understanding her bestie's motives and muddying the waters in the discussion.
If you
There
kill in
is
Danganronpa
room for
game,
doubt,
you did nothing
of
wrong.
course.
Everyone, if you live, then you did something wrong. Here we go again with the room.
Executive producer, belt lover, and occasional vampire, Tommy Wiseau. A movie praised by John Cena, WWE wrestler.
John Cena, how I remember him.
and reviewer for the New York Times. And Asahina is akin to Denny from The Room. Because Miss Swimmy Neutron here, she likes to watch. And with that, we come to our final character.
Oh, Junko.
The person behind Mono
Bear.
the mastermind behind the Killing Game, the Despair Queen herself, the
Monokuma.
one and only Junko Inoshima.
Monokuma is
People
controlling
are
Junko.
not fans of the Junkos, but just like all the other characters
Totally.
we've discussed before, her actions are understandable and justifiable.
Hey,
Junko
hey,
acts
think
like
about this. If she kills everyone in the world, the murder rates for the next decades will be lower.
your typical TikTok
Big
fan
brain.
slash emo. And just like every single one of them, she is plotting machinations while begging for donations. Yes, queen! That plot being responsible for what is known as
The-
the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history.
Those
Basically,
lines take
we
me
destroyed
back.
the world.
The sheer
But
amount of times
who
they said it.
hasn't thought of destroying
Oh
the
my
world
gosh, I
before?
completely
We've
forgot about that
all
meme.
plotted to destroy the world and everyone around us before. A tendency that's especially common amongst teenage girls, weebs, and redditors. Famous anime character Light Turner
Sounds
from
like
Disappear
Reddit.
Note
Not
put
even
it
wrong
best
with that.
by saying, "This whole world is rotten," which is true. This world is full of
Yeah.
unfortunate things.
It's so
like
rotten, that's why
violence,
fruits rot, and they're like the
unfair
purest
treatment,
food.
New Jersey, mosquitoes, pollution, the Jersey Shore, neglectful people, ungrateful people, New Jersey people, all of us growing older, losing your hair, and when your dick don't work no mo, while we watch everything we loved growing up, like video games, TV shows, movies, and more, slowly but surely becoming worse
Obsolete.
and worse. With a
And
world like
that.
well, I wouldn't want to live on this planet anymore either. Junko did what she had to do.
She did us all a
for greater
favor.
good, and for more noble motives than most people would out there. While some of Danganronpa's best characters had to be slain in order to achieve this goal, the ends oftentimes do
Justify the memes.
Another act she committed was sororicide, which is being responsible for Moiterin, her sister, the 16th student.
Lit in someone's in the
who she
school.
sacrificed and made everyone watch. They like to watch. All right, folks,
Everyone
real
loves to
talk.
watch.
Who the fuck is Mukuro again? Like, she
Yeah.
sounds dangerous. We should definitely watch out.
She
for
said
her
a few
there,
lines in
but
chapter
I don't
1, but
recall ever seeing her. There's a wiki.
yeah,
page
she doesn't
for her,
exist.
right? But
Made up by
doesn't
the
she
government.
Have her own sprites. All I see is just more pics of Junko Inoshima. So with that, I guess she
She's
just wasn't
fake.
that much of a relevant character, and it's not even
Hologram.
worth discussing.
I agree.
Granted, I know that some of y'all, for whoever Mukuro is, you view this as the elephant in the room. Speaking of rooms,
Or the bomb
this
in
is
the
just
room.
like The Room.
Oh
the
my
best
gosh.
movie of all time.
Only in
Starring
theaters.
the fabled thespian Tommy Wiseau, a classically trained Shakespearean actor,
To be or not to be? That is the question.
and Junko herself is just like a major character hailing from the Wiseau cinematic universe. This, of course, being the doggy. The dog.
The dog, oh my
is a
gosh.
dog breed originating from
Okay, I
China
think this might be
and
the better
belonged
character
to
than
the
Mark.
owner
I'm
of the
sorry,
flower shop.
I had to
A
say
San
it.
Francisco native, the doggy enjoys being petted, kibbles in bits, and shitting on the floor. He is also the
Best
true
character
villain
trait.
of the room. When Johnny, the flower shop owner's favorite customer, came into the store to buy a dozen red roses for Lisa, as he was about to leave, he spots the pug sitting on the counter, says, "Hi, doggy," and pets the doggy on the head.
Hi, doggy.
Johnny goes
Oh,
through a
she
lot in
said
life,
it.
as we know. The people around him betray him, don't keep their promise.
Sometimes I can't even tell what Kago made up and what's actually legit.
The doggy that sealed his fate. The doggy was the true mastermind and was the
Yeah.
one who caused Johnny's tragic downfall. What the twist? Once again, quality writing.
What
As
the
we expected
twist?
from Wiseau's cinematic masterpiece. A twist approved by My Dog Luna, reviewer of the New York Times.
Your dog
who gave
did
the
this?
movie a glowing review.
Hey, my dog does that. Said that exact word too.
Dogs are all evil creatures. They are nefarious in nature and are the ones pulling the strings of society. They also have cleaner
Wait,
tongues
no
than people
way.
as well.
Wow.
But regardless, the female
That is
dogs
kinda true.
are the more dangerous of the species, which are classified scientifically as bitch. And that
Oh.
is what many peoples consider Junko.
This all makes sense now.
Dog. She is a bitch, like the doggy. The
All
twist
coming
villain
together.
responsible for the suffering of many. And if you're a real degenerate, she could be classified as kinda bad though. Regardless of how you feel about her character, ultimately, you can't blame Junko for destroying
It's
the
all
world,
dogs' faults. We
aka
gotta eliminate dogs.
something everybody else has thought of doing. She just happened to be the first one to do so. If she didn't do it, some other girl, or some doggy, or some other animal would
Or
have
just
destroyed
something.
the world if Junko didn't do so. And
She was
of
just
course,
speedrunning
she
it,
only
you know?
did it once. Thankfully, Junko only shows up in Danganronpa 1 and doesn't overstay her welcome. But yeah, she's A-okay overall.
Yeah,
And
she's
even if you do
perfect.
dislike her, think she's evil, or even
she's
Kinda
not
bad, though.
evil.
you're still
Not at
probably gonna
all.
buy her titty figurine.
I actually do have a figure.
The culprits of Danganronpa are
Oh,
not
the
bad
sad
people,
Pokemon music.
just people with bad luck, and in the end, human beings.
I
We
don't
are
have the
all
bunny figure of her
bound
though. I have like
to
the normal
sin,
figure.
And it is only through the elimination of violence that we can achieve world peace. As my G, Johnny from the Room, said it best.
If a lot of people love each other, the world would be a better place to live.
Let's all
Exactly.
work together to achieve this peace.
This is a bunch of beautiful endings.
Thanks for watching, dear viewers. I hope you enjoyed this accurate video essay.
Funny.
and
That is it's very accurate. Hey, look,
comment,
I'm in the
subscribe,
thanks membership
share this
because I
with
bought
your
the
friends.
subscription.
Especially if you
Well, I'm at the
watch.
end. Let's
Make
go.
sure to check out the room as well. It is certainly a movie. And to end off
It
this
sounds
video,
like a movie.
here are the hottest pictures of Tommy Wiseau.
Oh yes.
For your viewing pleasure. Enjoy. Tender, outgoing, masculine.
Oh my God, Bakamate.
Yours, winky face.
That was the video. Oh my gosh.
Hi, doggy.
Hi, doggy. Okay. Wow.
How is it?
Okay. Well, I'm not doing that right now, but so yeah, this is a very funny, wild, unhinged video. It usually is very unhinged, but that's what makes it super fun and entertaining to watch. I wish I knew more about that movie. It probably would have made a little more sense if I did, but yeah. So thank you guys for watching. If you do want to watch the original video without me talking over it, I'll link in the description below. That's to KGOKev for making this and allowing me to react to it. He asked me, and I'm like, you know what? Sure, why not? There we go. Very good video, very well edited, very well thought out research that is very accurate. Really opened my ways to realizing that the culprits are perfectly innocent people, and I can't wait for the sequel. All the victims did everything wrong. It's all their fault that anything happened to begin with. And then the sequels being like, Danganronpa 2 culprits did nothing wrong. Probably a thing, honestly. Or Gin did everything wrong. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!